Alright, well I wasn't fully planning on doing this today, but that's what's gonna happen. This is my home gym tour. Welcome back, YouTube. This area should look a little familiar if you've seen any of my other videos. Today I am giving you my home gym tour. So I am gonna give you the little know-hows of all the little different things that I have. A lot of them you haven't seen because the workouts I've been doing haven't required much of the equipment that I have. But I do have a lot of other goodies that I do enjoy using, and I definitely will be using them again. Let me know if you like this video by clicking that little guy, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so let me show you. I actually posted a picture of this online, and this is my, I don't know, I'll call it my motivation wall or something. So I have different phrases that I've put up here, like in the top left over there I have, you know, food is more important than exercise, which is a good reminder that, like, even if I didn't work out for the day, I still need to focus on my food. Persevere. Now the ones that I really, these are like my mantras when I'm working out, are to follow through, to tell myself that I can do it, do more. That is a huge one. When I'm really feeling the toughness of a workout, the thing that I probably tell myself the most is, can I do more? And the answer is almost always yes. If you're really committed to the workout, it's about really succeeding and not just giving yourself an excuse to get out of it. You know, if you're really in it to win it, then can I do more? The answer is yes. Most of the time it's definitely yes. Or give me 2 breaths and it's yes. And the last one that you saw was don't give up. You know, it's just no matter what, like one more that I should probably put up there is you only fail if you quit. And that's something that is actually new for me to tell myself. And it's been really helpful though. So yeah, you know, I only fail if I quit, and if I haven't quit, I haven't failed. One other thing I'll show you, that it's right here behind me, my whys and my goals. And it's just sort of something that I can like mark down, but I'll show you. So we're a little dark back here, but as you can see, so I have weight goals. I have, this is what I was at when I started it. I weighed a little bit more than the 200 when I started losing weight again. And so I've marked off, I actually have dipped above 190 right now, but I haven't failed because I haven't quit, okay? I will succeed and I will start dropping back down, building my muscle, etc. I really don't know if I'll go down to 160. I don't really have an end number in mind for the end, but this is just a visual. We'll see. It's just more of just about how I feel. My whys, as we can see here. So here's the whys. When I'm strong, I'm happy. To keep my ankle flexible, I completely shattered my ankle. Destroy it. In fact, I'll put a picture up so you can see my x-ray. I broke, and I'm sorry if this isn't exactly right, my tibia, my fibula, tibia. Yeah. To be happy with myself, to be proud of myself, and to be an example to others. So, I mean, being an example, being someone that can be relied upon, being consistent in life is important. And it does not stop at the gym or our bodies. It should go to all parts of our life. So those are just a few of the things that I use here at home to stay on track, to keep going, and to not stop. They're the mental parts that are important for my fitness. The equipment here is just part of the physical parts. Let's show you what those physical parts are. This is my True Fitness treadmill. The reason that I got this specific one is because at the time that I was looking for a treadmill, I was still sort of recovering from my broken ankle. Like I said before, I had destroyed my ankle, and at that time when we moved here, I couldn't run outside, and I really wanted to start running again. but running wasn't an option. And so we decided to get me a treadmill. I got this specific one because it has an orthopedic belt on it. So basically it's supposed to have more impact absorption and has a thicker belt on it. Now it only goes up to a 15% incline, which, so obviously that's not the highest incline, but it's, you know, that's pretty good. So it does what I need. It does have a digital display. We have a place to put the iPad, which is where so then I can watch, you know, whatever I want while I'm working out. We do have a USB port here, so I can plug anything in and charge while I'm working out on the treadmill. So I use the treadmill the most to do sprint intervals on, or steady state, or the third would be long, slow, inclined walks. I do use it every day, and that's just for a 10 to 15 minute warm up like you've seen in my other videos. So not a whole lot. But other than that, you know, it does everything that I need. I didn't get the lowest model, but I didn't get the highest model. So I've had this for about 2 years, I think now, or, yeah, so I just finished paying it off. In case you're curious, I think it was around maybe $2,300. So, but for me, it was worth it. At that time, I truly could feel the difference between running on this treadmill with this belt and others. I'm sure I could use any treadmill now because I'm not at all in the same place, but with where my leg was at then, I really needed this, and it was a real big help for me. So here is my squat rack. It's a 4x4, or I don't know what you call it, but, and it does have an overhead pull up area, which I really like, and I picked it out specifically for this one. Not that I can do pull-ups or anything, but I wanted it because I do use these ab hanging straps. Oh my gosh, you guys, will take your ab game to a whole new level. But when I'm not using them, I just tuck them up over here so they are out of my way. Get up there. Okay, and I had to specially buy these super big carabiners. Okay, those did not come with the straps. Those are much bigger because of the diameter of the piping there. This is a pretty standard rack. I did get the lat pull down attachment, so I have cable at the bottom and cable at the top. I have various attachments to use there for doing rows and lat pull downs, and I have a rope and a single hand pull, ankle straps, all of that. Okay, I do have bar cuffs to go with my barbell. Really, it's not exact, but it's about a 30-pound Olympic barbell. Okay, and then I have rubberized plates. I'll show you, and they're the kind with the handles, which I highly recommend for using at home, because then you can do many things with them. And I guess while we're here, I'll just show you. This is my box. It is a It's a 16 by 20 by 24 box. I love the box. It is a huge favorite of mine. Up here, I have various hip bands, which you've already seen me use, and you will continue to see me use. And I have, these do not roll, which is really great, but they really are better for above the knees. And then for below the knees, we have the typical, I don't know, latexy ones, whatever you want to call those. I have power blocks. Now these are pretty old school. These were my husband's from like forever ago. There are newer versions now, but they are a quick changing of the weights. They only go 5-pound differences though. There's no 2.5 in between, which is why I got these. Now these weren't cheap. They're like 30 bucks a pair, unfortunately. But these are magnetic. I think you call them like micro weights or something. So each one of these is 1.25 pounds. So putting one on each end of each dumbbell makes it 2.5. So I just store these up here. They are super magnetic though, and I have to put them on kind of like just right so that I'm able to get them off, because they have such a hold. They're hard to get off sometimes. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Just in case you're wondering, the flooring is from Amazon, and the blue tape there is there for a reason. That is where I put my bench when I want to do hip thrusts with the bar. That way I know exactly where to put the bench. Ooh, I should show you my bench. Here is my bench. It is a adjustable bench is what you call it, I guess. So it inclines and declines. So does the butt part here. I don't know, whatever, the other end of it. Now, I specifically got this bench because that changes. Some benches, only that side changes, so it goes up and down and not that side. And then you would end up with a platform that's not even and flat or whatever. And so totally sucky. This one is a good one. It's not the most advanced bench, but it's not the lowest quality either. Padding is super quality, and it is by Xmark. And just in case you're curious, my squat rack is by Valor Fitness. You can find some of these on Amazon. Plate mate for the little guys. I was really impressed too with the big rubberized plates that I bought. I got like maybe, I think I got free shipping on. I bought them on eBay, and they arrived in a big crate. And it's a full set, just in case you're wondering. I didn't mention this, but I have 2.5 pound ones, 4 5s, I think. No, 4 5s, 4 10s, 2 25s, 2 35s, and 2 45-pound plates. I do have my lone kettlebell I've had for like a decade. I do have some sliders, totally useful for at home. I do have to use them though over on the concrete. I don't find that they slide very well. Yeah, they don't slide very well on the gym flooring. So I obviously have a big yoga bell, whatever you want to call it. I do have an ab roller. Yeah, I'm not very good at that right now. I have some more bands, just used in my workout the other day, the handled ones. Though you do need those in addition to the other ones hanging on the rack, because they do different things, you know, having the handles, and they're longer, right? That's seriously all that I have, and it seems to be all that I need so far. Now, would it be useful if I had some more things? Yeah, sure, it would be. But I've done really well. Oh, I forgot a few things. So from way back in the day, I still have one of these over the door frame. It's a door frame pull-up bar, and I've used it, and it's totally worked for me. I've used it to be able to strengthen my body to do tricep push-ups versus when you're doing really wide. That doesn't really engage the triceps much, it's more of the back, but I've been trying to keep my arms in and do tricep push-ups, and this has been a really good tool that has helped me develop that ability. Now, this isn't necessarily gym equipment, but this is something that if you're really into your fitness, that would be very beneficial to have, especially if maybe you lack some flexibility in your hamstrings. This is called a stretch out strap. It's a nylon strap, so it does not stretch, and it has these little hoops everywhere. And basically I usually just use the end, and I put this around my toe, so my toe is, you know, down away from me. And then you can use it to stretch out your hamstring, and then you basically have these little handles to pull tighter. You can use it for other things as well, but that's the primary use that I have for it. And I learned about it from my brother, who's a physical therapist, and so he still uses it. They use it with everyone. You'll still see these in physical therapist offices as well. If you've been in one, I'm sure in an office like that, you've seen one of these straps. So you've seen my signs, you've seen my equipment, you've now seen my home gym. If you have any questions about any of the equipment that I have, please feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to share anything about them. If you have any further questions, just leave them down in the comments. Please give it a like and I hope that you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
I wanna burn all the bridges between us.